What I'm about to say, we all know is true. And I have a soft spot, and I think most of you have a soft spot too, for people that grow up in rough environments. We all know that little kids who grow up in chaos and mayhem and don't have continuity in their life, it is hard to break out of that. We all know that better parents, safer environments, it's an easier way, a better way, and a more grooved way to enhance a young person's life. And we see this in sports all the time. Even by the time you're 19, 20, 21 years old, brilliantly talented. If you land with a lousy NBA franchise or a lousy NFL franchise, it has a disproportionate effect on how you're viewed. So I have a soft spot for Matt Stafford. And I'm also over Aaron Rodgers whining about how bad Green Bay is. And I thought about this driving in this morning. In high school, Matt Stafford was much better than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron had to go to a junior college. Matt was the number one high school football quarterback in America. In college, Matt Stafford was better. Matt Stafford was, on the NFL draft, viewed as a better player. Even in their early NFL careers, Matt Stafford, in year 3, took one of the worst rosters in the league to the playoffs in Detroit. Aaron couldn't get off the bench until year 4. When he did, he inherited a great Packer team in year 4, and he went 6-10. High school, college, draft, early career, Stafford by a mile. Eventually, Detroit's embarrassing ownership, horrible executives, crappy coaches, and ridiculous drafting is something even Matt Stafford could not overcome. Meanwhile, Aaron had a coach, had skilled people, had no chaos, had continuity, had a great fan base. He was flourishing and deserves love. What if low-maintenance Matt Stafford, though, had inherited Green Bay? Think his playoff record would be 11-10? And what if prickly, high-maintenance Aaron Rodgers inherited the constant 24/7 fire hose of dysfunction in Detroit? Think these two would have similar playoff records? Oh, they do, actually. 1 year, Matt Stafford has been granted 1 year of non-chaos in the NFL. Aaron's had 17 years of a Packer organization. Look at their numbers. Their playoff numbers. Stafford has a higher completion percentage, passing yards, passer rating, and with a win Sunday, will have a better winning percentage. I cannot be the only person that finds that remarkable. What if Stafford, low-maintenance Matt, went to Green Bay with that continuity, those offensive lines? And what if Aaron got Detroit, running for his life, no ground game, a ridiculous front office? Where you land has a disproportionate effect in life, sports and otherwise, on how you're viewed. It's why I'm over those who play victim when they have a great life, and why I defend those who overcome nonsense. If Matt Stafford simply wins a game Sunday, I want you to think about this. 17 years in Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers has won multiple playoff games in a year. Twice. Matt's already done it once, 1 year, with a legitimate franchise. Green Bay's Aaron Rodgers could never beat Kyle Shanahan in the playoffs 0-3. Matt did it a couple of weeks ago. Aaron Rodgers beaten at home, outdueled by Brady and Lambeau. Stafford went to Tampa, put a fork in Brady and the Bucs. Tom walked off into the sunset. Aaron Rodgers, I think, will stay in Green Bay and be a Hall of Famer, and I love watching him play. But whenever I hear the victim radar surface, I got no interest. Because what Matt Stafford has done, if you look at his playoff numbers, they're absolutely remarkable with one fair shot in his football life. And I can't wait for Sunday. Years ago, I was told, I've said this multiple times on the show years ago, I was told by somebody who's very smart in the NBA, he said, you media guys always think it's all about getting a superstar. And he said it's not about getting a superstar in the NBA. It's about getting the right superstar. He said if you get the wrong superstar, he'll get coaches fired. You have to give up so many draft picks and players to get him, he'll ruin your franchise. He'll crush chemistry and limit your bench. So it is of no surprise to me that the Brooklyn Nets have lost 8 in a row and they're absolutely imploding. The right superstar is LeBron and Giannis and Chris Paul and Steph Curry. Kyrie is the worst kind of superstar. Injury-prone, delusional, and selfish. Now, I'd choose Harden over Kyrie every day of the week and twice on Sunday, but he's a quitter. When things don't go well, he bails. Houston, now he wants out of Brooklyn. Kevin Durant's about as good as you're going to get in this league in terms of a superstar, but he does have 2 things working against him. He is a little bit injury-prone. He's a great player. He loves hoop. I'd love to have him on my team, and he's a top 20 player I've seen. I'm a huge fan of KD. But he's got the injury thing, and he also sort of has a passive-aggressive thing where he could blow up a perfect situation. Oh, wait, he already did. It was called the Warriors. The media often treats all superstars equally. NBA fanboys do this all the time. Great is great. No, it's not. Carmelo Anthony did not have the self-awareness of LeBron James or D. Wade or Giannis or Steph Curry. James Harden doesn't have the fight of a Chris Paul, the fight of a Giannis. It's not about getting superstars. The NBA is about getting the right superstar. When Kyrie arrived, remember what we said about the Nets a couple years ago? We talked about their chemistry and their coach and their bench and how everybody loved everybody. It was actually a heartwarming, wrap your arms around it NBA story. Well, the coach got fired, the bench got depleted, and it's too bad because when they play together, they've played 16 games together of the possible 124, and they almost always win them. But, of course, Kyrie's often hurt. KD is hurt, too, which is a bummer because he's so great. And Harden now wants to quit again. This is a cautionary tale of it's not about getting a superstar. It's getting the right one. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.